Hey guys, this is Price the Producer with GlobalAudioTools.com. I have beats available at PriceTheProducer.com. Thank you guys for tuning in today. And today we're doing a sound review demo on the all-new Nebula Omnisphere 2 preset bank. Again, it's available at GlobalAudioTools.com. And basically, I just want to go ahead and run through the sounds and let you guys get an idea of what it has to offer. Now, I have a file right here. I have an instance of Omnisphere pulled up, and I actually have a file loaded from GlobalAudioTools.com single file section. This particular MIDI file is actually called Lonely Nights. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into that. But before I do, I wanted to go ahead and let you guys, or give you guys, a little tip right here on how to install this Omnisphere kit. Now, typically I've seen guys where you have to drag this folder here, drag this folder there into the Steam folder, etc., etc. Well, I made it straightforward and direct, so that way you guys don't have to do that. I already have done that for you. So what you would do is, upon purchase, after you visit globalaudioTools.com, you pick up the kit. You'll download it, of course. Once it's downloaded, what you're going to want to do is open up an instance of Omnisphere 2. Now, within Omnisphere 2, you'll see a utility bar right here. You're going to want to click on that, and then go ahead and scroll down to install.omnisphere. This is what you're going to want to select, and then simply locate the file wherever Nebula is downloaded to, and then install it. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to place all the folders and sounds where they need to be, all the artwork, etc., where they need to be, so that way you guys wouldn't have to do it. It's an easy, straightforward download, and I also wanted to point that out within this video. Now, without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into the sounds. As you can see right here, it's actually popping up in the directory on its own under Nebula Omnisphere 2 preset bank, and we have a bunch of different categories. We have Atmos, bass, bells, effects, keys, leads, miscellaneous. We have organs, pads, plucks, strings, synths, and woodwinds. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it on all, and I'm just going to scroll through the settings right here, or through the presets, so that way we can get an idea of what it has to offer. So here we go. Also, what I also want to point out is, if you look right here on the Omnisphere interface, it'll actually give you the name of the preset, and it'll actually give you a little, like, a description of what you can do with it. Some sounds aren't really meant to be played out in this context, so therefore, if you're not really liking that sound, it's probably because the context in which it's played is kind of off. So just bear with me. Again, this is just a demonstration, so that way you guys can hear what's in it. And again, it does have a detailed description right here on each and every preset of what you can do. And yeah, just to give you guys a bit more creativity and inspiration. So let's go ahead and continue. want to go ahead and do is just basically load up another instance of Omnisphere and just see if we can go through some pads, because I know some of those sounds kind of sounded far out of context, and I wasn't really happy with the way that they presented themselves. So I just wanted to go ahead and go back and demonstrate some pads within the pad section of the Nebula kit. So let's go ahead and do that. If you're wondering what sound or MIDI file I use, that MIDI file, that pattern is actually for sale as well on the single section of the globalaudioTools.com website. And that particular pattern is called Heaven Push. Just in case for those of you who wanted to know. And I combined the Heaven Push single MIDI file with the choir-like pad within the Nebula Omnisphere 2 preset bank. And I want to go ahead and just demonstrate a few of the atmospheric sounds as well, so that way you guys can get a better idea of what those are. I'm pretty sure some of you ask, what's Atmos? So here we go. So there you guys have it. I hope that gives you guys a general understanding and a good idea of what's to be expected within this kit. You have a bunch of nice, crisp, high quality sounds. You have a bunch of sounds for film scores and for urban type music. You can do EDM and pretty much everything in between. I made sure that we had a good variety of different sounds within this kit itself for Omnisphere users. So again, I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys have a great day.